Hi everyone! Today I am doing a question and answer because I thought it would be fun to let you all know a little bit more about me. Some of these questions have come from you all. You've left them on my blog and YouTube channel or Facebook page. The others I came up with. I thought if I wanted to get to know someone, what questions would I ask? So here we go. Number one. Where were you born, and is that where you were raised? I was born in Corpus Christi, Texas. I was raised in a lot of different cities in Europe and the US because my father worked for a big corporation and he got moved around a lot. Do you have siblings, and how many? I have two brothers. One is 3 years older, one is 7 years older. One lives in Arkansas, the other one in North Carolina. Your favorite beverages, alcoholic and non-alcoholic. My favorite non-alcoholic is green tea. I have two little pots of green tea every afternoon. My favorite alcoholic is red wine, specifically Merlot. Are you married, and if you are, how did you meet? Yes, I'm married. We met on the beach here in Southwest Florida in 1985. That was 4. Okay, 5. Your favorite food. My favorite food is sprouted quinoa muffins. I make them from scratch because I cannot have bread anymore because of the change in my diet, and I'll put information down below about that. But I have these quinoa muffins every afternoon with my green tea. I love them. When did you start your YouTube channel? I started it in August of 2015. My favorite current TV show, it was Downton Abbey, but now that's over, and I'm sad about that, but I loved it. I love the actors, I love the location, everything about it. The others that I love that are current, that are still on, Bloodline on Netflix, love that. It should be coming back soon. And another one that's coming back soon is Southern Charm. I love that. It's a reality TV show. It takes place in Charleston, South Carolina. It's on Bravo. Great, funny show. I also love all the Real Housewives shows. Those are my guilty pleasures. Let's see. Favorite novel? Coming Home by Rosamund Pilcher. Love it. It also is a great DVD. I think it's a set of 2 or 3 DVDs. Love it. Favorite movie? There are 2. I couldn't narrow it to just one, but I'll narrow it to 2. One is You've Got Mail with Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. Romantic comedy. I love that. I still cry at the ending. The other one would be Pride and Prejudice, the one with Colin Firth. It's actually a series. It was a mini series, so I guess it's more of a television show, but it's beautifully done. It's like a movie. Favorite clothing item and favorite accessory item. Clothing would be my white ankle jeans. I wear them all the time. You can dress them down, dress them up, with heels, with flats, flip-flops. Favorite accessory item would have to be my vintage Louis Vuitton Speedy. I bought it in the fall of '95, and I wear that with shorts and sandals. I wear it with a dress and heels. It's just a great all-around bag. Favorite flower, pink roses. Favorite item of jewelry besides wedding or engagement band. That would be this ring I'm wearing here. My grandmother gave it to me, so it has a lot of sentimental value. It's the engagement ring diamond from her second husband and the diamond from her third husband. My grandfather, she and my grandfather got married. They didn't have enough money to get an engagement ring, I would guess, but she outlived all of her husbands and was a beautiful, strong Southern woman, and loved me very much and was always telling me, she was always praying for me, and I think of her and I think of her love and strength every time I look at it. It's just a beautiful memory. The other one would be a strand of pearls. It's about 20-inch set strand that my husband gave me. It was our first year of marriage. This year we're married 20 years. Our first year of marriage, he went away on a business trip and he came back with these pearls just as a love gift. It was just a beautiful, beautiful gesture. This is a great question. This was on my channel trailer on YouTube. Classic fashion is flattering on all ages. Why do you designate over 40, over 50? I agree. Classic fashion works on a 15-year-old. It works on a 115-year-old. Completely agree. The only reason I designated over 40, over 50 is so that other women who are my age could find me, because there are so many blogs on the internet and so many videos on YouTube. It's a challenge to find the category you're looking for. And I noticed that the older I've gotten, although I still wear many of the items I wore when I was 20, some I just don't anymore. Like the short shorts, I don't wear them anymore, or the short skirts, because my legs are different than they were when I was 20, and I don't really want to show them in their current condition. So I'm influenced by my age. The way I dress is influenced by my age, and that's the other reason why I thought it was important to let people know my age, just to make it more clear. How old am I? I'm 55. If I could use only one item of makeup, what would it be? Definitely powder blush. I guess the reason is because it brightens my face, so even if I've not had a lot of sleep or I'm pale, it just brings life into my cheeks and makes me look better. I will wear it with shea butter on my lips if no lipstick. But most often, if I'm not going to wear that much makeup, I just don't wear any. I don't just put on powder blush. If I'm going to put on powder blush, I'll put on the powder foundation also. Do I speak any other languages? No, I don't. But my mother told me that I used to speak Dutch. When we lived in Holland, I was age 2.5 to 2, 3, 4, 5.5. So between those years, I was there 3 years, I spoke Dutch, but I don't remember any of it, unfortunately. What concealer do I use? I don't use concealer. I use the same powder foundation that I put on my face. After I've put on all my makeup, including my blush, I then look to see what areas may need a little more coverage, a dark spot or a blemish. I then take a small brush, dip it in the powder, and I just touch it on that area. I don't try to completely cover it, because then you're just going to see the makeup, I feel. I'd rather you see the dark spot or the blemish. I want it to look as natural as possible. Do I like to collect anything? Yes. I love dishes, and I really love tea sets. I love chintz. That's been one of my favorites, and I don't collect as much anymore, simply because there's too many beautiful tea sets and dishes out there. I wouldn't have enough room to store them all. So I do still occasionally will pick up one piece here and there, but I love my tea sets especially. What did you do before YouTube and your blog? I was a magazine editor and writer here in Florida. I worked for magazines on the east coast of Florida and on this coast. How did you decide to stop coloring your hair? That's a great question. It would be about 4 years ago now. I think it was around March. I I had just washed my hair. I was running in the grocery store to get some things. And I've been going to this grocery store for nearly 25 years, so I know a lot of the people. And one of these ladies I knew by first name, and she stopped me and she, in a very nice way, she just said, you know, that gray hair is making you look older than you really are, or something like that. She said it in a nice way, and I had heard the same thing from a very close girlfriend, so I asked this lady in the grocery store to please take my picture with the iPhone I had so I could see what she was talking about. Because often I can't see in a mirror what I can see on, say, a video or a photograph. So she took the picture and then I went on my way, and I was still in that section of the grocery store when another person who works there stopped me and she said, "What were you two talking about?" I mean, she was, you know, really lighthearted, a nice lady. And again, we've seen each other for years in this grocery store. So I told her, and she said her opinion was that actually my long hair made me look older. So I thanked her for her opinion, because I have been trying to, at that point, I had been trying to decide what to do with my hair. When I got home, I looked at the photograph. I was so surprised because I actually liked the look of the gray hair. I had about 3 inches of outgrow, or whatever you call that, because I would not get my hair highlighted except maybe 6 to 8 months, every 6 to 8 months, so I would let a lot grow out before I would highlight it. That part that was not colored, or highlighted I should say, was shinier, looked healthier. Then in there I decided I was going to grow it out. I wanted to see what this gray hair really looked like. To me it didn't look as bad as everybody said. I thought what I didn't like was the look of the rest of my hair, because the highlighting was really harsh on my very fine hair. So that's what I did. I decided to grow it out, and I also chopped off a lot of that highlight because it just didn't look really healthy. That was hard because it was kind of bushy. With the gray hair, my hair just tends to be bushier because it's drier. But once that got longer, it was easier to deal with. And I realized I really liked the natural color coming through. I have had to get past this concept that gray hair makes you look older. I know a lot of people believe that and think that probably when they look at me, and there's nothing I can do to change that, but I actually prefer my hair in its natural state. It's healthier looking, it's just more comfortable for me, especially since I don't style my hair. I just wash it, condition it, and air dry. It's much better for my hair. So that's my 20 categories. I hope I shed some light on myself and who I am. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye!